wonderful girl. Her name was Blanche, and we were dating for a bit, and during the time we were dating, I felt very clearly in my heart that the Lord was asking me to be a priest. And I wasn't too happy about it at the time, but I said, I'll do it. And I went and I met with Blanche, and I said, Blanche, it's not going to work out. It'll never, never work out between us because Jesus wants me to be a priest. And I think she said, oof. And then the next day she sent me a letter that said, Dear Michael, if Jesus wants you to be a priest, I will be the happiest woman on earth. But the path you chose is not going to be easy. So I'll be praying for you. Bye-bye, Blanche. That was the letter. And then, so we'd broken up, and then she graduated before me in college. She was a year before me. So she graduated. And my senior year of college, as I was getting ready to go into the seminary, she called me once from her house in Paris. And she said, Hi, Michael. I said, Hey, Blanche. And she said, I just want to tell you that next week I will be entering the convent, and I'm going to be giving my life in prayer for you to be a holy priest. She said, I'll be praying for all priests, but specifically for you. So give your all. And I said, Blanche, I'm going to work hard. and she'd just been praying for me the whole time I was in the seminary. And I was a professional seminarian because it took me more than 15 years of studies towards the priesthood before I was ordained. Mary had to do a lot of work in my service for Christ. And basically, that was really, I'm convinced I was able to persevere through the time of training and trial of the seminary and be ordained because of the prayers of that holy woman, and she's still a holy sister, and many other spiritual mothers who were praying for me along the way. So now I'm a priest in the Marian Fathers of the Immaculate Conception. Our headquarters is located in Stockbridge, Massachusetts, which is the home of the National Shrine of Divine Mercy. And I'm the director of the Association of Marian Helpers, which means I'm a desk priest all week, and then on the weekends I usually go out and give talks.
So how did you choose the Marians, and to be part of and it's interesting that Divine Mercy is united, the Shrine of Divine Mercy is united. I mean, not in my mind, but could you share a little bit about how that became the particular order that you decided to become a part of?
Sure. One thing is I didn't feel called to be a diocesan priest. Like, there's kind of, if you're called to be a priest, that's only half the discernment usually. You say, okay, I'm called to be a priest, but is it diocesan priest, in a diocese with a bishop and everything, or to join a religious community of making vows of poverty, chastity, obedience, and living according to specific charism? So I chose the Marian Fathers of the Immaculate Conception for two main reasons. One is because of their Marian identity. When I was my freshman year of college, I'd done the consecration to Jesus through Mary, and that was a really life-transforming experience for me. And so I wanted a community that had a strong Marian identity. And the other reason I joined the Marian Fathers is because they're known throughout the world, really, for spreading the message of Divine Mercy, the modern message of Divine Mercy that comes to us through St. Faustina. And when I was also in college, I was deeply, deeply touched by that message, which is a message of God's love for sinners, which is part of the gospel, but just the testimony of Faustina helped me to accept the gospel even more deeply with trust. And so I wanted to continue to spread that message of Divine Mercy,